You gotta tell me what is that?
This music?
The music, I love it.
This is music from the hotel in one of those places we've stayed in India. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Namaskar. Namaste. Good evening. Welcome to yoga. Let's get centered for the practice with some conscious breath work. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. You can take Vishnu Mudra with your right hand, closing off right nostril. Exhale through the left first. Deep inhale through the left. Close off, pausing, and then exhale right. Inhale right. Close off, pausing, and then exhale left. Keep Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing going for the next minute. To bring balance to the energy body, balance to the hemispheres of the brain, to prepare mind and body for the practice. After the next exhale, release the hand. Take a full deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Jalandhara, chin lock, chin to the chest. An Anjali. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Deep breath in. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Arise for this yoga. Hatha yoga. Stita stito. I'm just standing at the front of the mat. Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart. Squeeze into the center, engaging inner thighs. Draw belly in, scoop tailbone. Shoulders up and back, lifting hard up. Slide jawbone back. Deep ujjayi breath from the back of the throat. Exhale, release hands, rooting down. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom of the evening. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back, plank pose, hold plank. You can take hands a little wider. Fingers can spread wide, index finger leading the way. Belly up and in, holding this engagement in the lower body in slow motion, lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for a high cobra, Bhujangasana. Bend your elbows, letting your hips sink down. Engaging back body. And then lower down, push back, downward facing dog. First dog, the white overtone dog day. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time. Lengthening through calf muscles. Deepening the ujjayi victorious breath. The energy of the dog and the Maya calendar builds the bhava, the energy of the heart, of trust, loyalty, commitment, devotion. Take your right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist, stretching out side body. Step it up for a deep lunge, right foot up to the front of the mat, back foot flat. Take hands off to the left in fingertip or ridge top position. Keeping arms and shoulders lifting, curling the upper back, bowing to the heart, widening hips back and apart. Keep your right knee bending deep, leaning to the right. Back foot is flat, left heel down and in. So you can push the top of your left thigh bone back, waking up your left quads. And then step back, plank pose. Feel free to work alternate hands, ridge top, fingertip or fist. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for high cobra, up dog. Exhale, flow back, down dog. Left leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist. Left leg up to the ceiling first. Stretching out side body. Stretching in breath, out breath. Lengthening space between the breaths. And then step it up to the front of the mat. Back foot flat, hands off to the right. Lifting wrists up, arms and shoulders up, and then curling the upper back. Widening hips back. Powering up the top of the right thigh. Pushing thigh bone back into the hamstrings. And then step back, plank pose, set yourself up. On the exhale, descend. Lower down. Inhale, ascend. And then lower down, flow back, downward facing dog. Holding down dog, take it into a twist, keeping both legs straight. Reach your right hand back for the outside of the left leg. Both thigh bones pushing back strong. Extend energy from the top of the shoulder out through the hands. Switch arms, switch legs. Back to down dog, keeping legs straight. Don't let your forearms touch the floor, but bend your elbows 2 inches down towards the floor, letting them hover for turbo dog. And then squeeze your forearms in towards each other, your upper arms in, your upper back in. Push your head up, index knuckles down, in super slow motion, curl in the upper back and slide through, letting heart lead the way. Take a vinyasa. There you go. Very nice. That looks so good. Let's do it again. Bend the elbows towards the floor. Hold it. When I was recovering after my shoulder surgeries, I would hold turbo dog for 5 minutes, just squeezing in, just to build more strength and stability for my rotator cuff. Keeping head up, index knuckles down, slide through, take a Vinny. And then flow back, down dog, hold it, 5 deep breaths. Keeping tops of thighs inner rotating, rooting back. Arms and shoulders lifting and outer rotating, extending energy out through index knuckles as you lengthen hips to the back of the room. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bow. Konasana, feet hip distance apart or a little wider, clasping hands behind the lower back. Squeeze arms in, upper back in, take arms overhead. Quadriceps lifting up towards the hips, back muscles lifting as you take the arms overhead. And then both hands to the hips, squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, rise up, lift up out of the hips and curl, opening heart, open throat, head back. And then release on a sticky. Turning gaze back within. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take the vinyasa. You don't need to lower down so low. You could go for it. Go up into plank again. Let me show you something. Don't let your shoulders touch this block. Now go again. And now inhale up from there. It's going to save the life of your shoulders. Right foot up, Konasana, side angle pose, right foot to the front of the mat, back foot flat. Take hand to the outside, you can use a block if you need it. I'll snag one for you if you need it. And then scoop tailbone, deep and twist. Left arm reaches for the front of the room. On before, top hand down to the corner of the mat, lift your back heel up, point foot out to the right, and then sweep right arm overhead, keeping arm bone beside your cheekbone, curling towards a back bend. And then step back, down dog. Take turbo dog, bending elbows towards the floor. Hold it for a couple breaths, squeezing into the midline. Pushing head up, index knuckles down. Slide through, take the vinyasa. Second side, Konasana, left foot up, back foot flat. Bend left knee deep, keep it centered over the foot. Lined with outer edge of the foot. Push off the right foot, stretching right side body. Top hand down towards the corner of the mat. Back heel up, point foot out to the left. Sweep left arm overhead, curling towards the back bend, opening heart, opening chest. Expanding breath. Back, down dog. Turbo dog, bend elbows. Head up. Heart leads the way. Curl in the upper back, slide through, take a vinyasa. Deep breaths. Knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bakasana, chair pose, bend knees deep, take arms overhead. Keeping lower abdomen firm, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking left elbow across, hands in prayer. Push down through hands, open heart, and then you can separate hands, reaching left hand for the floor, right hand for the ceiling. Strengthen breath. Inhale back overhead to center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Separate if you're going further. Power up the breath. If you can strengthen the breath and twist, you strengthen lungs, diaphragm, intercostals. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dive forward, Utthana. Inhale, lengthen the Theta. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, flow through. Right leg lifts behind you in plank pose. Lean forward, pushing head up, index knuckles down. Halfway down, pause, push back strong, right foot up, warrior one pose. With your back heel up. You can wiggle right foot to the right if you need more stability. Take it overhead. Deep breath in, lifting up out of the hips, taking gaze up, lifting left thigh up, and then push through the back heel, bend right knee deep, hips forward and down. More strong breaths. Take your gaze up. Lift your back heel up too, Wes. There you go. Deep breath in, exhale, release, step back, plank pose. Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank. Trianga, Danda, halfway down. Push back strong. Left foot up, Virabhadra. With the back heel up, so you go deeper, safely into the back bend. Take it overhead. Deep breath in, power up back leg, lifting back thigh up. Open heart. And keeping back leg straight and strong. Bend left knee deep, hips forward and down. Inhale, create more strength in the back leg, pushing down to the ball of the right foot. Back heel can angle to the right, so the top of the right thigh inner rotates. Deep breath in, exhale, release, step back, Vinyasa. Right leg lifts off the floor. Lean forward into plank. Halfway down. Push back strong. Step it up. Virabhadra. Same thing. Square it off. Strengthen core. Belly in. Scoop tailbone. Take it overhead. Deep breath in. Opening heart. Taking gaze up. Taking back thigh up. Exhale. Bend right knee deep. Bring right thigh parallel to the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, left elbow across, hands in prayer. Push down through hands, open heart. And you can reach for the floor, wrap and bind if it's available. Doesn't matter. It's all designed to power up the breath, to build more life force. It gets you out of the head and into the energies of the heart space. Inhale and one, step back to plank or turbo dog. Take a vinyasa. One more strong Vinny. Left leg lifts. Leaning forward into the plank. Halfway down. Trianga, pausing. Push back strong. Step it up. Virabhadra. Udiyana, Mula Bandha. Take it overhead. Anahata Bandha. Keeping back leg straight. Pull arms and shoulders down the back. And then open heart. Taking head all the way back. Falling hands to the back of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Right elbow across. Another deep breath in. And then exhale, deepen the twist if you're going further, reaching for the floor or wrapping and binding. Inhale, unwind, step back, plank or turbo dog, take a vinyasa. Vayu vinyasa, keeping right foot off the floor. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Exhale, twist, touch left elbow. Take it back to down dog, right leg straight, and then repeat 5 more times to the right arm. Exhale, cross to the left. Strengthen exhale to strengthen core. Making actions with the breath. Create a movement meditation. And then work an arm balance of your choice, going over right arm or over left for the twist, for Kaundinya 1 or 2, or you can just take a vinyasa. Second side, left knee to left arm, exhale, cross to the right, and then back to down dog, standing to the back of the room and repeating. 6 total. And then optional arm balance, Kaundinya 1 or 2, going over right or left arm, or just take a vinyasa. Right foot to the front of the mat and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Reconnecting the breath. Coming into remembrance of those who feel your heart. And then draw in with more strength and commitment in the legs. Squeeze legs in strong to the center. Clasp hands behind the back. The shoulders up, slide jawbone back. Squeezing arms in, upper back in. Lift your heart up, back thigh up, and then bend right knee deep. You can lift your forward heel if you're going further. Coming up high onto the balls of both feet. Keeping hands clasped, back foot flat, Virastamba, bow to the heart. Keeping right knee centered over the ankle, leaning to the right. Ekapada Kaundinya 2. Take it as far as you can. Right arm underneath the back leg, right leg. You can place a block underneath your back leg if you need extra support. And then take it up. Need the block. Place it here. There you go. Bring this up as high as you can. Bend the knee. Bend this arm. And then bring the knee over the arm. There you go, there you go. And then keep it there. Now bend the arms and lower down. And then your back foot lifts. We'll get you on the second side. Left foot up. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Pausing. Reconnecting. Bowing to the heart. Power up the legs. Squeeze in strong to the center. Clasping opposite index finger forward behind the back. Lift up. Slide back. Curling in upper back. Squeeze in. Pulling collarbones down and apart. Reaching hands for the floor. Bending left knee deep. Lift your left heel up if you're going further. Keep hands clasped. Back foot flat. Bow forward, Virastamba. Surrendering thought, empowering breath. This one you don't need to touch your knee. Go like this off to the side, and then this way. And then you can go all the way down. Now take left arm under. Back heel up, left foot slides out to the left, and then lower down. There you go. That's it, hold it there. And lean forward so your back foot lifts. Right foot up, side angle pose, round 2. Right foot to the front of the mat, back foot flat. Left arm reaches for the front of the room, Parsvakona. And then left hand to the hip, bow to the heart, straighten right leg for triangle pose, Tita Trikona. Quads lifting, kneecaps lifting, pushing out strong from hips, your mounds to the big toes. Top hand to the hip, step it up, half moon pose. You can take your block with you if you need it. Back leg parallel. You can keep both legs straight, staying with the breath, or bend the top leg, knee to the chest for Ardha Chandra Chapa. Taking it towards the back bend, taking the foot back, take the head back. Twist, Parvarita Ardha Chandra, left hand down, inner rotate left leg, outer rotate standing leg, taking right arm up. Both hands down, standing split. Parsvakona, lower top foot down, 2 to 2.5 feet back. You can take the block in front of you if you need it to square off hips, pulling right thigh back, left hip forward. And then take a deep forward fold, walking hands back. Nice. And then from here, take a vinyasa. You can rock back up to standing split and kick the handstand, or just step back into plank pose and take a vinyasa. Second side. Left foot up, back foot flat. Side angle pose. Right arm reaches. Strong breaths. And then right hand to the hip. Bow forward to the heart, squeezing inner thighs together as you straighten left leg. And then belly in, re-scoop tailbone, deep and twist, taking right arm up. Opening chest. Quads lifting, kneecaps lifting as you push down through the feet. Ardha Chandra, then the forward leg, step it up, half moon pose. Both legs straight. Or bend the leg if you're working the back bend, or chapa. Bring your knee to the chest, reaching for the foot. Kick the foot back into the hand, going shoulder back. Nice. Revolve half moon. Right hand down. Straighten right leg. Inner rotate it. Outer rotate standing leg. Taking left arm up. Flexing right foot, push from the hip out through back heel. Both hands down, standing split, lift right leg high. Konasana, lower right foot down, 2 to 2.5 feet back, taking a forward fold over left leg. Pull left thigh and hip back, right hip rolls forward, and then push both thighs back strong. And then optional rocking forward, kicking to a handstand or step back, take a vinyasa. Gee, I got an extra hand towel for you. I'm going to let you use my personal mat towel if you need it. Child's pose, optional. Want to get it in, resting back. Let's get in puppy pose, Tadasana, taking knees wide. Lean forward, turning your palms face up, slide all the way forward onto your chin and your chest so you're comfortable and you're not grinding your teeth or stressed, but you can relax, sink into the upper back and open the heart. Allison, you come forward a couple more inches. Oh, yeah. Deep breath. Exhale. Good.
Thank you.
Welcome. If you want a little assist in the upper back, I'll come around. If not, escape. Get out of there. Back to child's pose. And then stretch back into down dog. Nice breath. Adho Mukha Swana. Put your toes under, lift knees. Down dog. And wide leg stance, Prasarita Prattanasana. Step left foot up, pivoting off to the side. Reaching both hands forward in front of you in fingertip position, like in a wide leg down dog. Angling toes in, heels out. Keeping right hand reaching forward, straight ahead. Reach your left arm under and hook your right big toe. Taking head towards the knee. And then push down strong through the right foot and shift your hips to the left an inch or two. And then you can deepen the twist, wiggling right hand across for your left foot if it's available. Inhale, line twist and switch. Left arm reaches, right arm under. The hips will shift to the left when you reach over. Push down through the left foot, shift hips to the right, and then you can deepen the twist from upper body. Inhale, untwist to center. Taking hands forward, straighten legs, pushing thighs back. Walk hands back, taking forehead to the floor, forearms to the floor. Chin to the floor. You can go as wide as you can, deep as you can. Play your edge. And then heel toe in to the front of the mat for Bakasana, crow pose. Optional tripod headstand if it's available. Or just take a vinyasa. You can rest in child's pose again. You can lower into side crow and go back up. And do it on the other side if you want, or just lower back into crow. And then come to laying flat on the belly for one arm auspicious pose. Right arm out to the right, palm face up. Knock over onto the right arm and shoulder. Stepping left foot behind you. And then switch sides. Left arm out, palm face up, so you don't stress the elbow. Then rock over. Stepping right foot back, then one or both knees up, going for the clasp. Other foot on top, right foot on top. Back into the belly. Reach back for both feet for Dhanurasana, bow pose. Push out to the knees, scoop tailbone, kick back, arch up and lift. Parsvadhana, take it to the right, lifting left knee higher, and then bring your knees back together. Release the side of the neck, release your jaw and the roof of the mouth. Back to the center, take it to the opposite side, lifting right knee higher, and then bring them back together. Releasing left ear down, stretching out right side. Back to center. Optional lift, one more breath. We'll just push back into child's pose. Om Ekapada Kapatasana. Pigeon pose. Right knee up wide behind your right wrist. Side left leg in and back. Walk hands back, lift and curl, square it off. Right hand front and center. You can use a block if you need to for more stability, and then reach your left hand back for the back foot and bring it in for a quad stretch, or you can trap it for mermaid or strap it and take it overhead for full king pigeon. If you want to get deeper to the hip, you can lean to your right and pull your foot up, and then take your chest across to the left. You said this hip is up? No, you don't move that forward leg, move this back leg by sliding it in and back. There you go. So then this one goes down like that. Got it. Optional vinyasa, or just step back and switch legs. Pigeon, second side. Left your hip wide. Right leg slides in. Slide it to the back of the room. Walk your hands back. Lift your curl. Push it down to the knees. Left hand front and center. Right hand back. Quad stretch. Mermaid. King pigeon. Keep going further. Use this for now. Take your hand to the block. And then push down to this knee and lift your hips up. There you go. And then pull your back foot in. And then when you're ready, fold forward. And then vinyasa, step back, mandatory. Take a Vinny from plank or turbo dog. Ustra, camel pose. Come to kneeling at the front of the mat. You can fold your mat over if you need to pad your knees. If you need more height to reach your ankles, you can curl your toes under and have your feet flex. Bowing to the heart first, widening hips back to create space for the lower back. And then to protect it, strengthen core, squeezing belly in, scoop tailbone, and then lift up out of the hips, curling. Palms to the heels. And then extend hips forward, hard up. Sliding jawbone back, keeping front of the neck engaged. Your head's all the way back. Inhale up. Virasana, sitting on a block. Or if you're good in the knees, you can sit between the feet and rest all the way back for Supta Virasana. You can hold Vira, the hands in Bhairava, holding a meditation posture for a minute. Or you can rest all the way back if you're good for Supta Vira. Open up quads. You can stay resting here. If you want to get in deeper into the back bend, take your hands overhead and slide onto the head. And you work on sliding your hands in, your head in for Kapotasana. Straighten the arms again. Push. And then head down.
Okay.
Reach one hand back. It's there.
Okay.
The other one.
Where is it?
And that's a little further
Okay.
away. You
All
slow
right.
down a little. It's all right.
Thanks.
Get out of there. Somehow, take a vinyasa. Back up. Stretch the legs back. Konasana, wizard pose. Come to all fours position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees 2 inches behind your hips. And then take your right arm up. Deep breath in. And then thread it through. Resting right shoulder down to the center of the mat. Pause. Connect to the breath. Full inhale, full exhale. And then move lower body. To offset the knees, slide your left knee up towards your armpit. Left knee moves so the left knee is higher, and then right ankle on top to trap it. The other right ankle on top. And then left arm overhead for using the floor for support, or you're good. You can go for the bind, reaching between the legs. Going for the clasp between the legs. Take a deep breath. And then exhale. Now bend this arm, and then reach this way. Got it? Nice. With each exhale, deepen the twist, curling top shoulder back towards the floor.
There.
Thank you. Inhale, untwist. Child's pose.
And then, what were you supposed to do?
What were you supposed to do? Oh, sorry. This should be tighter.
Okay, thank you.
Deep breath. And then exhale. Other one. Good. Back to all fours. Left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Left shoulder straight down. Pause. Full inhale. Full exhale. And then offset the knees. Right knee moves up, so it's higher. Left ankle on top. There you go. We're all learning our right and lefts. And then take the right arm overhead for support, or reach behind the back and go for the clasp. Nice. And then if you have the clasp or the pulling against the thigh, you can inhale, let the upper body untwist slightly, and then exhale, deepen the twist, curling that top shoulder back to the floor, like you were in shoulder stands. One more. And then, that's the good thing. Inhale, untwist. Child's pose. Come to sitting, taking legs wide for Vista Konasana. Seated wide angle pose. Opening up legs wide that way. So your sitting bones and hamstrings. You can set up on a wedge or towel, or if you need something, wave your hand, I'll bring it to you. You should have a ramp if you want. Arch up. Power up your legs. Pushing thigh bones down. Flexing feet, and then slowly walk forward. Build strength as you go lower and deeper. And then keeping left leg strong, pushing down, power twist over right leg. Yep. Bring your right forearm in front of the leg. There you go. And then inhale up and switch. Power twist over left leg. Inhale back up, fold forward one more time. Inhale up, pivot forward for your double arm hero pose. Sweet Bujavira. Pivot forward, bending knees up. And then flip hands, palms face out. Bring hands to the outside of the rib cage. Hook one elbow in. Hook the other elbow in. And then release jaw, roof of the mouth, slowly squeezing in. Hook one elbow in. Hold this. Hold this. And squeeze in. So you can slide your hands forward more. There you go. And then the other one a little bit more forward. When you're ready, take your hands behind you and slowly arch up. Releasing jaw. Unhinging neck. Stretching out the front of the neck, unhinging jaw. Set hands in fists or ridge top position, or hands flat, palm fingers forward, and lift for Konasana, east side stretch. Legs straight, pushing down through heels, pointing feet, lifting up. Hips down, legs up, Navasana, boat pose. Hold on to the backs of the legs if you need support, otherwise free them. Parallel, flexing feet, pushing out through heels. And then halfway down, half boat, Ardha Nava. The breath strong, back up, Purna Nava. Keeping lower back neutral. Heart lifting, thighs strong. Ardha halfway. And then back up. One more good one. Your hip flexors okay? Take your fingertips to the floor. Fingertips to the floor? Now straighten the legs. There we go. And then back up. You can save that for Fred's class. And then now keep it like that, leg strong, and then you can bring your hands up.
And then,
Yeah. That way it builds strength in the quads, and otherwise the legs are relaxed, and then you bind up your hip flexor and you press it up against your hip bone.
Okay, cool.
That's why I teach it different. On your back, pressing down. Give yourself a big hug. Take your knees in small circles. Being happy that you live in warm Miami and not in the Northeast. Bridge pose, Sati Bandha, Sharbanga, feet down. Lifting hips up, walking shoulder blades in, go for the class. Down. You can repeat Sati Bandha or take it all the way up for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Hands overhead. Hips up, chest up. Take it all the way up. you can rest down. And then back up. One more good one. Hips up, chest up. Top of the head, take it all the way up. Optional push-ups or alternate leg lifting. Rest. Round 3 is optional from the floor or from standing. If you're good with back bends, you can take it into shoulder stands. Taking legs overhead, elbowing hips. Keep arms strong, pushing down into the mat. Head pushing back into the mat. Tadasana, plow pose, legs overhead, hands to the hips, or you can clasp hands and stretch arms across the mat. Ear pressure pose, Karnapita, and knees over ears. Matsuyasana, fish pose, slowly unroll, hips down, legs down, and then push your forearms down and lift your spine up off the mat. Pushing head back. Hold the arch for 5 breaths. And then optional lift for Uttanapata, lifting legs and arms up, or hold fish for another 5. Supta Padangusthasana, slide your head out, right leg up, clasping behind your hamstrings first. Resisting for 6 seconds, kicking away into your hands, pulling against the leg with your hands and arch your lower back. Bring your shoulder blades together and lift your heart up. And then slowly bring the leg towards the chest. Keep it straight and strong. Building more strength in the top of the thighs. It comes closer. Take it to the right, holding outer edge to the leg, or you can strap it. Keeping left thigh pushing down strong. Tailbone scooping up. Right leg to the right. Yes, sir. Alexandra, your left leg's not in Shavasana. Left leg hovers off the mat. Left leg strong, pushing down. Right leg hovers. Tailbone scoops. And then take it up and across. You're welcome.
My leg's ready.
Outer rotate top leg. Rolling thigh and hip away from the face. You can reach for the bottom leg with your right hand if you want to go deeper. You can relax this foot over. Back up, switch legs. Clasping behind left hamstrings first to align muscle onto bone. Push your thigh bone away, pulling hamstrings on. Arching lower back, shoulders down, heart up. Take your hands down so it's a little bit more efficient for you. And then kick me. And as I push down, arch up, lift here. There you go, that's it. Slowly bring it in, keeping the strength in the top of the thigh. Keeping right foot flexed, toes to the face, right thigh pushing down. Keeping right leg strong. Take left leg out to the left. Keep it off the floor. Tailbone scooping. Lifting up, keeping your glutes engaged. Take it up and over into a twist. Outer rotating top leg. It's optional if you want to reach for the bottom foot with the left hand. Back up, happy baby. Reaching for the feet. Pushing right knee down. And lean to the left, push left knee down. If you're going further, you can walk your arms over the legs and work on bringing feet to the head. Or trap them behind the head for Yoga Nidra. Take it to the right. Twist to the opposite side. Back up, roll around, twist or stretch, however you need to. And then you can extend long for Shavasana. Let yourself relax fully, enjoying space and freedom. to make slow movements, stretching out with the breath. Reach arms long overhead, stretching out with a deep inhale. And then roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone. Slowly twist up. My stone and universal prayer. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Have a super amazing weekend. Thanks, I will too. I'm teaching a great workshop tomorrow, 3 to 6, with April and Victor on back bends. If you want to get into unexplored territories, join the learning safari.
What's your lesson on Sunday?
Sunday is pranayama and meditation with April and Sadhana Shakti. Yes, you are. Sunday night.